Now, what about people living with mental disability? In the previous slide, I asked a question that, do I need a special talent before I can key into the digital media? So marry that question with this one. What about people living with mental disability? Normally, due to our, we oftentimes like look down upon those with mental disability. We usually think they will have no future in life. But of these two, there are two great people here that I mentioned, Elon Musk and Kaby Lame. They all have mental disabilities. Elon Musk, he mentioned in one of his shows, in one of the shows that he was featured, that he has Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome is on the autism spectrum disorder. Autism spectrum disorder is a broad term, that incorporates many neurological developmental disorders, and Asperger's syndrome, or AS, is one of them, although it's always referred to as level 1 ASPD. But Asperger's syndrome, those with Asperger's syndrome usually, they have difficulty with social interaction, and they engage in repetitive behavior, and they focus on rules and patterns, and they have a firm stand on opinions and beliefs. But they also have a lot of positive values, such as they can focus, they have hyper focus, and they have great attention to detail. These two things will make anyone successful at problem solving. And those with Asperger's syndrome also, they may have, some signs of ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which is another neurodevelopmental disorder. So Asperger's syndrome is referred to as also is a neurodevelopmental disorder. Elon Musk has this mental disability. He mentioned it. He confessed. Kaby Lame, or Kabani Lame, is dyslexic. He has dyslexia. Dyslexia is a learning disorder. Usually, people with dyslexia has issues with reading, completing a math problem, time management, as well as memorization. But dyslexia has no relation with intelligence. So, and also dyslexia, people with dyslexia may also have symptoms of ADHD, that is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So when you look at AS, that's Asperger's syndrome, which Elon Musk has, and Kaby Lame, who has dyslexia, they have something in common. They can all have ADHD. And this ADHD, I talked in details about ADHD in one of my videos on my YouTube channel, where I was talking about some of these mental health disorders. ADHD although it has a lot of cons, but it has some pros as well, just like Asperger's syndrome. One of the pros of ADHD is that people living with ADHD, they can create, invent, and innovate. They have good entrepreneurial skills, and they can be good at sport, excellent at sport. So these three characteristics will definitely make one excel in life. And these two people, their mental disabilities are all related to ADHD in one way or another. So just living with mental disability doesn't make you a failure. Okay, just because you have autism, you have ADHD, you have dyslexia, it doesn't make you a failure. You can key into the digital media and make a name for yourself, just like Elon Musk and Kaby Lame did for themselves. That is ability in every disability. I have highlighted this point. Despite the disability in these mental disorders, each one you realize that is associated with great abilities. The watchwords here are create, invent and innovate. Whatever you do, whatever video there are a lot of videos, there are many things that you can do. All you need to do is to see, okay, what can I do different? How can I key in? How can I stand out? What can I add? Just like, as an academic, when you do literature review, you gather all previous works done in that area. And then at the end, try to pinpoint, okay, what can I add to the body of literature? It may be very small, yet you need to add something to it, even if it's a drop in the ocean. So that is the watchword. You need to try to highlight how can you create, invent, and innovate, based on the current, what is existing in the market, what you already have. And then irrespective of your area of expertise, you will always have something to chip in.